There's an energy flowing at BNSF Railway. You can feel it in the rail yards. It resonates through track gangs, roundhouses, and train crews. And it flows from the Gulf Coast through the Heartland to the Pacific Northwest, from Chicago to Los Angeles, and through every location in between. This energy comes from 48,000 BNSF employees uniting around a strong commitment to safety. Individuals and work teams across BNSF have embraced the safety vision for an injury and accident-free workplace. And we recognize one employee from each craft for their exemplary contributions to BNSF Railway's safety culture. At the Corwith Intermodal Facility on Chicago's South Side, an immigrant from Spain works as an intermodal equipment operator, changing the safety culture one container and one encounter at a time.
I think it's the right thing to do to help the company create a safe environment for everybody.
Montserrat leads with safety. She is a mentor to others. She is willing to transfer knowledge to others. Her calming demeanor, her ability to communicate with others is fantastic.
I'm making a difference because I'm conscious of what I have to do. I'm careful, I'm safe. If I have to approach somebody, I approach them to make sure they do the right thing, or if they did something right, so that to tell them that they did something right, and people like that.
Over at Hobson Yard in Lincoln, Nebraska, telecommunications maintainer foreman Mike Warrington understands that even though the technology of communication continues its unstoppable evolution, there is no substitute for genuine interpersonal communication at BNSF, and especially to its safe operation.
You have to be a good listener. You have to listen to them. Everybody has their opinion. You have to give them that respect. That way, they become part of the team. They feel like they are part of the team. You have to model the way. You have to. I never tell anybody to do something I haven't done. I'll probably never know about it, but I know I've saved at least one employee from falling off a microwave tower.
So, hey, Mike's Safety Employee of the Year. What it means to have a safety employee out here, it shows that a guy's making a difference.
Just up Interstate 29 in Dilworth, Minnesota, BNSF Transportation Safety Coordinator Tessa Collins draws from her hands-on railroad experience, organizational abilities, and leadership skills to prioritize safety messages, build consensus and understanding, and encourage innovation in safety by employees on BNSF's Twin Cities division.
I think that we were looking at safety more as a process that we have to do. We're slowly changing the culture that this is a process that we want to do. I think a strong safety culture looks and feels like people having each other's back. I think it's just that relationship and building that trust to understand that that's how we're going to ultimately move forward in safety.
Tessa's done the job before. She understands what it means to be a railroader. She can take her ability to understand the job and she can put it all together and find ways to help people with solutions to their problems.
Out in Bakersfield, a BNSF railway engineering track supervisor believes that getting the most out of life and safety requires active participation and involvement. Gary Sage's approach is revolutionizing the concept of safety with, changing lives and developing employees into confident, careful, and caring craftspeople and future leaders of this great company.
Because everybody's when they're participating, they're actually paying attention, they're getting involved, and when you get involved, you become part of something.
Our safety culture is paying off, and now those people that were shy or quiet are speaking up and getting involved in the safety briefing and the culture. Gary Sage is the type of leader that doesn't necessarily accept no for an answer. He will draw out information from you to make sure that you understand.
And they hope they carry that message, hey, this is what you get out of Bakersfield, and to put that seed in somebody and spread it out there, the roots and the tree growing around, and that's how we get successful.
And at Argentine Yard in Kansas City, Kansas, a laborer trainer embodies the transformational power of safety at BNSF. A one-time skeptic of institutional safety initiatives, Clintel Betts now uses his enlightened perspective on safety to guide the outlooks, help shape the career paths, and recognize the safety performance of countless mechanical employees. He's committed to ensuring that every team member returns home safely at the end of each shift.
One day, a co-worker walked up to me and he told me, he heard me saying, "I don't give a blank about this place." And he walked up to me and he said, "One day you will." And that voice stuck with me. So I had that mindset, if I could be a part of the solution, the problem wouldn't exist.
The thing that sets Clintel apart from everybody else is Clintel doesn't really care what people think of him. He's going to give them the message regardless, and that means a lot to them once they realize that he is genuinely concerned for their safety as well as others.
Now it's sinking in that I do make a difference around here. Sinking in, you know, that my labor is not in vain. It just feels great right now. Feels great.
BNSF Railway salutes each of these safety leaders who represents the highest level of commitment to improving our safety culture through personal responsibility, care and compassion for co-workers, and excellence in railroading. Their exemplary actions help BNSF Railway achieve our safety vision for a workplace free of accidents and injuries today, while building a solid foundation of safety for the future.